Welcome back everybody to the Search Show 24/7, and this is the Wolverine review. So let's get right into it.
What the hell is happening?
It's the Wolverine starring Hugh Jackman, and that's it. I just love it. You know, this movie is basically a sequel to X-Men 3. Now, X-Men 3 was not that very well received by a lot of people, but this takes place like right after X-Men 3, The Last Stand, and it takes out completely X-Men Origins Wolverine because that was just a debacle and just a disaster. So, you know, it what I liked about this movie, they understood the fact that they messed up on the first Wolverine movie, on X-Men Origins. So this is their time to really, redeem themselves, and I really think they did a great job. I think this is the movie. If you watch interviews and you hear Hugh Jackman talk, this was always the movie he wanted to do. The Japan movie. Because in the comic books, it's like one of the more important storylines that really defines Wolverine as a character, and it just really elevated him to that next level. And I thought it was really good. It was very what was so good about it was it was very closed in. Too much wasn't going on. You didn't have a lot of characters. You had, one of your favorite characters, and he's the star of the show. He's the star of the show, and he doesn't have to worry about 14 other mutants and, this, that, and the third. He's the star of the show. You keep it very just centered, focused on him, and you really just tell a great story. And because he's a great character. When I was a kid, it was always Batman, Wolverine, and I've always loved Wolverine. So I was super excited for this movie. I wanted this movie to work. I just had very high hopes for this movie, but I think it delivered on what it was supposed to do, and that should give you just a movie focusing on Logan. Logan, who is Wolverine, who is a damaged character, and that's what I think this movie really elevates and really shines the most. That it shows you how damaged he really is. It shows you that he's been living a long time. Like he's up there with like Jesus and Moses and them. He's been up there for a long time. So it shows you like him with this healing power and how it's just basically ruining his life. Like you think it's like a gift, but at the same time it's a curse because everybody he meets, everybody he loves, people he care about, they end up dying around him. Either they grow old or he kills them or just something happens, and it's all because of he's destined to live forever. And I really like the fact that they said that, like, he's destined to live forever, like basically alone. And you see it's taking its toll, especially after the events of X-Men 3. I'm gonna try not to get into too much spoilers, but if you haven't seen X-Men 3, then forget you. But in X-Men 3, he's forced to kill Jean, who he loves, who is the Phoenix. Now he's forced to kill her, and that's what really brings him over the edge to where he can't sleep at night. He can't, focus. He's always having these bad nightmares. He's having visions of her, and that's what really hits home with you. That's what really keeps you engaged with the character, because you're like, yo, he's a hard ass. He's a badass. He's Wolverine, but at the same time, you feel sorry for him because he's destined with this burden for life, and he can't really do nothing about it. And I really liked it. I thought every character who was in it, all the supporting characters, did their job. I thought they really elevated Hugh Jackman and really gave him more to just do. You know what I mean? I thought since it wasn't like a big no big name cast, and it was just like really no names, it gave Hugh Jackman to really shine. It gave him the opportunity to just go deeper and further with the character, and I really just enjoyed it a lot. Some of the plot, Logan, he's going to Japan to say goodbye to a dying friend that he saved for a long time ago. And he finds out, this guy, he wants Logan's power. He wants Logan's, healing ability. He wants to live forever because He didn't want to die. He didn't want to die when he was younger. When Logan said, "Man, he doesn't want to die now when he's an old man. He still has stuff he wants to do, and he understands that Logan um, needs to die because he's been through a lot." And he's like, "Yo, you give me your powers, and you can just die an old man, and you can die like a basically a soldier's death because we all know Wolverine is a soldier, and." He's got to come to terms with that he is a soldier. He keeps telling himself like, "Yo, I'm not a soldier anymore. I'm just a guy who looks like," and he looked like he just stepped off the set of Les Mis. It looked like they was like, "Yo, you need no, matter of fact, keep the hair. Just we're gonna put some claws on you, and we're just gonna roll with that." So I really thought it was funny. It looked like he just walked off the set of Les Mis. But yeah, what else? Just so much. Like I said, the characters were good. Um, and what's so good about the characters is they're good actors. They're not big names. You don't expect too much out of them because you don't know too much about them. They're probably big in like Japan and stuff, but in the United States, we don't really know these people. But you don't expect too much from them, and they give you so much in return, and that's what I like. We don't expect too much out of a supporting character, out of a supporting cast, and they give you so much more to work with. It makes the movie more enjoyable. I like the way this movie is paced. You get the classic shots that's out of the comic books, just little nods to fans who've read it. And this is like a movie, it's a standalone. It kind of is a sequel to X-Men 3, but you don't really have to watch X-Men 3 to watch this movie, and that's what I like. You don't have to watch all these movies to watch this movie. You just need to watch this one, and you'll be caught up and you'll understand this character. And I like that. I like the fact that the director and everybody who did the story, they was like, "Yo, we don't really have to tie into all these other X-Men movies and stuff. We can just make it good, and have it be a standalone with just hints of other movies, and you will still understand what everything's about. You'll still be engaged with it." It was fantastic for me. The fight scenes, you had me sold when you dropped Wolverine into Japan with ninjas. You have me sold right there. You know what I mean? You take my money, and you can keep taking my money. I love ninjas. I love Wolverine. I love sushi. Oh, come on, dude. I love it all. So I was already there, and the action was good. The acting was good. It was very, climactic. The scenes with it's a few scenes with Jean Grey in there that really, highlights how his mentality is right now after he killed her, because he can't really move on. I like that. I didn't realize that she had that big of a part because she's really in it. Like, in the trailers, they kind of show it just a little bit, and you think, "Oh, she's got like one scene." No, she's kind of in it throughout the scene, and she helps kind of push the scenes along. And you have to stay for the end of the credits because I was already loving the movie, but at the end of like the halfway credits, you get a fantastic scene that just, I don't even want to spoil it, but it gets me excited for next year. And overall, probably I say 8.5 out of 10, maybe. Yeah, 8.5, maybe 8.9 out of 10. Loved it. Fantastic. What did you guys think? Comment below. Let me know. Did you like the movie? Did you think it was better than the comic? If you didn't like it, why didn't you like it? Do you like the fact that it wasn't a lot of X-Men characters and it was just a standalone Wolverine and he was the main focus? Please let me know. And as always, guys, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.